spot, but Vinny, he was actually forced out at around by the Molotov, so that's a very easy 1v1 to be taken. The final player now being Caserato, also not being completely healthy and having a kicker. Azza has a little bit of time to work with, goes forward, gets the headshot, and despite the Molotov going down, of course, has plenty of time. Retrieves the op for himself, is going to go ahead and jump in now and get that defuse through and give 100 Thieves that second round now for themselves in a row. The only issue is only living with one player really isn't ideal. Fortunately, they do have a little bit of extra money onto a couple of players, so...
As he swings out, look at that, Art posted up with the op, just deletes him.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. He did get a flash in for, from a teammate, I believe, was trying to stay alive as long as possible initially. Tried to actually get the aggressive peek there as JKS threw it in, I do believe. But yeah, now as he goes down, it just gets really difficult. Jacob actually should have this one kill free. Okay, going to be able to take himself one in the background beforehand. Gets Henny as well. 3 for Jacob. Suddenly it's all onto Caserato in the back of the bomb site right now. Going to have a player coming in from kitchen as well, so he will be exposed to this angle. The question is, does the timing work out for him? And indeed, he gets that first. The issue is getting dinked down in the meantime. 13 health, 1 bullet to the body is all that Jacob needs. He does have a defuse kit as well, so the time, although it is ticking away a little bit, it's not the biggest of deals, and indeed, just creeping around, will eventually manage to spot that shoulder, get himself the kill, and with that, the defuse, leaving him on the same as Vinny. So this is going to be very difficult for them to hold down the after plant, but Gratisfaction just b-hops around the corner towards the door and gets his head ripped off. It's all on Jacob now. I mean, again, still looking like the healthier of the remaining players on the server, but against 2 now, if Furia can just run this time down.
But really, the full depth of that is being kept under wraps until Vertigo, I imagine. Where I don't know what kind of Furia we're going to see. Wouldn't be an expert on their playstyle there, that's for sure, or how they've incorporated it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they pull out of the bag. But at the moment, they'll certainly be moving onto that map with a lot of confidence. This round pans out to be what could be the final with 100 Thieves and a full buy. They've got bottom mid control, but Art picks them off with an op. And oh, he sticks around a little bit too long.
Yeah, actually got caught by the player there, pushed up on short. Okay, Henny actually finds himself a couple in towards the ramp though, so has been able to pull it back in favor of Furia once again. Actually missing that one there on the Gratisfaction, but fortunately did have the help from Caserato, so it is all on the Azza now. He's actually over on short, up on the railings. He had a little bit of a chance there to try and catch one player, but wasn't able to do it, unfortunately. Does then get flanked out by Vinny from top mid, so yeah, 16-4. I mean, way more one-sided.
Rush, but Jacob getting a little bit caught up. And they're moving up towards the A bomb site through short. Bomb dropped. Art has got a low HP Gratisfaction in front of him. Not able to take him down, though. And a 2v4 now for Furia. Not an easy comeback for them.
No, I mean, Caserato may actually be able to find that bomb planter. Unfortunately, not quite in time. It allowed for him to escape as well, and he took 5 damage somehow. Unfortunately, not able to escape completely. Yuri eventually does finish him off, but this is a very difficult retake right now. I think there is a kit over here on the alley side. As you can see, Yuri does manage to retrieve it, but obviously wasting a bit of time having to do so. Gets himself a quick headshot on the Azza as well. That's 2 already. Knows JKS, of course, is in towards the sandbags and just continues to frag. Suddenly, it's all on Liaz. They know he's in towards middle. They get the headshot as well. It's Caserato who finishes off. What the hell? How do Furia manage to swing that round back without even really taking any more damage on those 2 players? Honestly, once that bomb went down and they're waiting it out, they of course don't really want to get up too close, knowing 100 Thieves do have a lot of strategy in mind on this map, and the fact that they will likely be following up behind that smoke, which is the plan. So indeed, just kind of hanging back. Henny gets that initial kill. Art then able to find the op as he drops Gratisfaction, and suddenly it is a 5-on-3.
Slow and steady wins the race, and for Furia, it's going to have to be a very slow, momentous drive forward in this series, or in this map at least, to pull it off in a 2-0 fashion. They haven't checked back. Bomb site. Liaz with a 2-man as they line up for him, looking for a little bit more, and he gets it on Caserato. Pistol out. He's being pursued, but he's done his job. With low HP on Art, this is a disaster of a round. Just that one split-second decision to leave that side completely cost them the advantage they had, and now Azzer has to pull back a clutch in a 1v1. Yuri's already found 2 kills. He knows roughly where he is, and he's conscious of his back position. Yuri shows his ass and gets spanked out of the game. And with the Krieg picked up, he's going to look around for an AWP. Doesn't look like he can find one, so just defusing that bomb. It's a 10-second without a kit, so get me a little bit worried for a second. 14 rounds on the board for 100 Thieves. Dean, this is that's not what you wanted for Furia. I thought this round was theirs. Thought it was in the bag.
It did seem like it. I mean, a strong recovery there in the end from 100 Thieves.
And good kill on a JKS. Saving the weapons is going to be hard, though. They're on the bomb site, and it's unlikely anybody gets near enough to it. Certainly not Vinny with this.
What?
Make sure he doesn't get the creep. Whether he's mad about that or not, we might never know. Liaz goes up on top of the boxes. He's spotted, though. Loses a bit of HP as he does. Casarado with the op on the ramp, just holding down. Time's starting to become a huge issue for them. Goes in for it. Good shot. Now it has to be the AWP that denies it, and he can't get it. That should be the defuse for 100 Thieves. And with that, the map 16-5. They've done it. They've pulled off an insane reverse on the first map. I mean, I don't think a lot of people out there watching this game would have had faith in 100 Thieves actually.
Do thankfully get Arthur, as he unfortunately didn't realize some players had jumped over him. Up to this point as well, just trades back and forth. It's the dual Berettas actually in the hands of Vinny. No longer in his hands because he has been killed. But yeah, that was an interesting weapon choice. Wasn't really able to get much done with them, unfortunately. And now 100 Thieves haven't actually brought this back up towards the upper bomb site. It does make it a little bit more awkward for FÚRIA, having to take some time to rotate in. Fortunately, Casarado does manage to find Jacob up in the lobby, and Azar being low health as well, trying to take that peek towards door, actually just going to go down. So now it's all on Liaz, tagged up on the bomb site. Henny also not looking too healthy as he's stepping around in heaven, just trying to act as a bit of a distraction right now. And there it is. Casarado coming in from the door, peeking at the same time as Henny, ensuring that they at least could get the trade. That was a huge round right there from Casarado, actually being able to pick up the quad. Afterwards?
I've got it here. The first map. Let me double check this here. Sorry. Yeah, Mirage. FÚRIA won the pistol round and walked away with a 5-0.
Oh, damn. Oh, I was thinking of the last series. It was, yeah, my bad.
So FÚRIA won both maps on Mirage, and they won both pistol rounds on Vertigo as well. So they've actually won all the pistol rounds.
Oh, damn. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, that's been looking good. Azza almost got himself a collateral right there. He actually dinked a second player with the one USP bullet. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get himself that kill, and will in the end actually go down as FÚRIA do manage to overrun this A bomb site. Also have a couple of players trying to wrap around into heaven/hell. Yuri getting taken low now, calling in for some help. I don't know if Gratisfaction is gonna actually expect this player up here, but he does check it and has managed to drop both of these players extremely low. So this is recoverable right now for the CT side, especially as JKS is able to get himself one. Gratisfaction eventually finishing off Yuri, and now it's a 2-on-2. Make that a 2-on-1.
What a turnaround here. Henny's got to hold this one down. We said it can be better to get the bomb plant and lose the pistol round, but they definitely don't want that off the bat. Henny's been spotted. He's low HP, has to tuck away, go out for that bomb planter now. It's time to run. They've got a kid in play, and it looks like they're not going to get it. FÚRIA losing out the pistol, got the bomb plant, and as we said, Dean, this is technically the best position they could be in. Financially, anyways, they're winning the money game. The money ball of it all, particularly anyways.
But yeah, I mean, if they don't pick up this round, then I am going to be worrying for sure. At that point, 100 Thieves just having such a massive and comfortable lead on the CT side, it will begin to look near impossible. Right now, though, as well, 100 Thieves, they are making this round look easy. A couple SMG kills being found initially. Yuri eventually does return one. And as I go to point out the fact that both Jacob and Liaz are low, Jacob does end up getting taken down as that door smoke fades away. So this is getting awkward right now. Definitely achievable for FÚRIA. As I said, I thought a flash in, allowing for Gratisfaction to peek and find one, and also tag down Vinny to leave both of these remaining T players now just barely hanging on to life by a very thin thread at this point. Looking like they might want to run it back over potentially towards ramp. Actually sending one player outside and one up on towards the... I guess just on top of this ladder here to actually hold for any lobby aggression. 100 Thieves, though, going to bring it towards outside. AKS going to be left in the 1-on-2. Manages to get that trade, but unfortunately does get dinked. So I think that's kind of the best that could have gone right there for Henny. Vinny does have a molly. Unfortunately, not able to throw it into heaven in time, but manages to just about spin around as JKS begun to push out. And JKS almost able to catch the time in there, but yeah, great recovery, great, well played as well by Vinny and Henry to try and actually work their way into this bomb site is certainly going to be a massive issue. And yeah, no, this is tough. As you said, the money also could definitely force them to consider saving, but it seems like they do still want to go forward for the moment. beginning to indeed push out. Art right now underneath the walkway here as a player over in dark as well. One player making a little bit of noise around the door as it gets opened.
Oh.
It doesn't really matter apparently. Art gets the first, transfers over as he hears the second player dropping down. I was going to say that probably would have taken a little bit of attention. It might have even actually attracted it to Art because he was up close to the door, but now it's the 2-on-2. Again, no defuse kit currently in their possession. No nades either, apart from that one flash that's already been thrown in. And of course, as they try and cross over, Henny is watching this angle, so there it is, doing some good damage at least onto Jacob despite not getting the kill. Okay, Jacob actually ends up getting the frag onto Vinny somehow. Will eventually go down, and at this point the bomb is beginning to tick away. Henny just running it down perfectly. Flash goes in, JKS taps the bomb, but that's it. There's not enough time anymore. It goes down to the headshot in the end either way. It didn't really matter. 16-12. We are going to see Furia being able to make that comeback happen, and...
Yeah, yeah.